Just give these 5 simple steps a shot. You are going to be writing. What is it that you wish to write about exactly? Just what is going on here? How do you feel? What exactly are you ruminating on right now? What exactly do you need? Name it. R. Either go over it again or think about it. Close your eyes. Please take 3 long, slow breaths. Focus. You might begin by saying, I feel, or I desire, or I think. Or you could say today, or right now, or in this moment, as a starting point. I look into what you are thinking and how you are feeling. Start writing right away and don't stop. Keep up with the pen or the keyboard. If you find yourself unable to move on, or you simply run out of energy, try closing your eyes and recentering yourself. Continue to write while you read over what you've already written and then continue. T. Keep track of the time. Take between 5 and 15 minutes to write. At the top of the page, write the time that you began, as well as the estimated time that you will finish. If your personal digital assistant, PDA, or mobile phone has an alarm or a timer, you should set it. E. Leave like a pro by reading what you've written again and providing a brief reaction to it in the form of a couple of sentences, such as I read this, I notice, or I'm aware of, or I feel. Take note of any action steps that need to be taken. In a nutshell, it's not hard to do RIT. What is the subject? Review and / or reflect. I investigate. Take some time for you. Exit smart. New journal writers. Some advice and 8 suggestions. How do men start journaling? 1. Maintain your sense of privacy. Keep your journal in a discreet location away from the reach of others to reduce the likelihood that they will read its contents. Make sure all of your roommates are on the same page about keeping your journal a secret. Reserving the first page of any new diary for your name and contact information, telephone number or email address, and a statement to the effect that the journal is a personal one is a good idea. It is requested that you do not read it without first obtaining my permission. If you think none of those precautions will prevent someone from reading your journal, you should invest in a shredder. Find an ingenious approach to safeguarding your privacy, such as creating a brand new Gmail or Yahoo account, complete with a fresh password, from which you can communicate with yourself at that address. You might also keep it on a flash drive instead. Make protecting your privacy a conscious decision. 2. Begin with a meditation to prepare your mind. Practically every method for using a journal might profit from setting aside a few minutes to concentrate and remain still. You can try anything that helps you relax, such as deep breathing, stretching, music, candles, or visualizing what you want to happen. 3. Date each of your entries. If you are only going to get into the habit of doing one thing in your notebook, make it this one. Setting the date on each entry gives you the ability to recreate the timeline of your journal based on the dates. Additionally, it enables you to hear the pauses that occur between your entries. 4. What you write should be kept and read over again. Oftentimes, the writings that seem like they were written just to fill space contain the germs of future knowledge. Keep it, give it another read someday, and you could be surprised to find out how much you already understood but didn't realize you knew. 5. You should write swiftly. You can avoid the dreaded journal block by writing at such a rapid pace that your internal critic and internal censor are unable to keep up with the pace of your writing. Keep your pen moving. 6. Start writing and don't stop doing it. Start with the present instant. What's going on? Or start with a sentiment. I'm so mad I could bust. Or start with a tale. Today the craziest thing occurred. Once you've started, don't go back to revise or rewrite what you've already written. And try not to overthink things. Don't try to stop it. 7. Confront yourself with the facts. Your own truth is not an adversary to be fought. Do not make the mistake of attempting to convince yourself that what you already know or feel is not true. Give yourself the go-ahead to be honest with yourself. Also, give yourself the go-ahead to take things at your own pace. If you feel as though the truth is moving too quickly or too harshly, you should slow it down. 8. Write in an organic manner. The only rule that cannot be broken when it comes to journal writing is the rule that states there are no rules. Do what is successful. Don't stress over the things that you're not accomplishing. Don't be afraid to indulge in yourself. Allow yourself to take pleasure in the process. 14 methods of writing that you can use in your journal. 1. Sentence stem. A method for completing incomplete sentences. Choose a word or phrase to fill in the blank below. Maybe quite general, at the moment I'm feeling, or very specific to an individual's current question, issue, or area of interest. 2. 5-minute sprint. A method of writing that consists of timed sessions and is intended to bring about focus and intensity in concentrated spurts. Excellent for people who are unwilling or averse to writing in a journal, who do not know how to begin, or who claim they do not have the time to write in a journal. 3. Inventory. An evaluation of how well one's life is balanced across the key aspects of living: health, family, home, work, spirituality/religion, emotional well-being, etc. Provides a snapshot of which aspects of one's life can benefit from further focus. 4. Write with a structure. A collection of sentence stems that have been arranged in a certain order in order to disclose progressively more profound levels of knowledge and awareness. 5. Clustering. Visual free association beginning with a key word or phrase. The central core is connected to the important concepts and associations via a network of lines and circles. Work swiftly in order to achieve the best possible results. A concise piece of writing that summarizes the findings could come next. 6. Lists of 100. A list of 100 items, the most of which will most likely be repetitions based on a certain subject or theme that has been established in advance. The procedure involves a lot of repetition, which is an important component of it. The topics can be about anything that's going on in the world right now. For instance, 100 things I'm sad about. 100 things I need or want to do. 100 places I would like to see. But mostly they are about personal experiences. At the very end of the list, organize the responses into categories called themes, and then summarize the data. 7. Alpha poem. Create a vertical list of any collection of letters, including the alphabet, A to Z, or any other collection, and write it down the side of a page. Next, compose a poem in which each subsequent line begins with the following letter in the alphabet. It encourages a high level of engagement as well as sharing, making it an excellent choice for groups. Teenagers and those who don't normally write respond well. 8. Moments that were captured. Vignettes that perfectly capture the feelings evoked by a particularly significant or moving encounter. Written in a way that draws on the reader's senses and contains vivid adjectives. Moments of beauty, joy, and tranquility captured on camera can bring about a sense of equilibrium, hope, and perspective during difficult times. 9. Unsent letters. A figurative message that is intended for the recipient only and is written with the understanding that it will not be disclosed to anyone else. 10. Outline of a character. A representation in literary form of another individual or of oneself in some aspect. Can also be written about feelings by personifying them and giving them a characterization, such as a physical appearance, a mode of dress, a personality, and a disposition. 11. Dialogue. A dialogue with a metaphorical tone written in two voices. There is no restriction on who or what can serve as a dialogue partner. There is no limitation imposed by either time or place, nor by the truth of the physical world or the literal voice. 12. Perspectives. A shift in viewpoint that gives the observer a new point of view from which to evaluate a happening or circumstance. 13. Springboard. A free write exercise that includes a prompt. Beginning a session of free writing with even the most basic of structures, such as a question, notion, or theme, can help to focus and frame the writing. 14. Free-form writing. A form of narrative writing that lacks boundaries, structure, and pace. Useful for spur-of-the-moment writing sessions or periods of creative flow. Can be organized by imposing a time limit or a page limit on the discussion.